volume. Yes. 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 I love myself. I love myself. Just for the hell of it. I tell myself, girl, you all of that. You measure up. You a work of art. You a competitor. I smell myself. I love the smell of wealth. For my health. I cherish every breath. They said I'm supposed to fail. But I got the ball and bounce back. I am hell. I'm the shit. I'm not the average crap. Hey. Spit facts. And I am a goddess, baby. Goddess. Be no fool, cause being dumb ain't cool and being hung ain't new. So if you get left hanging, then the joke's on you. I'm here to teach a couple lessons. I'm here to leave a couple blessings. And I am a manifester, so I confess I'm manifesting. Hey, how are you all doing today? Thank you and welcome to Boss Talk. This is your girl, Jazzy She Boss. Y'all know what it is. It's Boss Talk Daily. Hold up. Alright. Lashes trying to act all foolish with these glasses. We ain't got time for that tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Thank y'all. How y'all doing? Thank you for joining me. Okay. This is Boss Talks Daily. And this is your first time. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your love, support. I appreciate you showing up. And don't be afraid to comment and give me some feedback, y'all. If there's anything that I'm saying or anything y'all want to add to what I'm saying, okay? Because this is an open forum and this is a no judgment zone, all right? So thank you, y'all. Just like family to me. I love y'all. So today's topic, as I'm sure y'all seen, is check your ego, okay? Check your ego. Now, y'all know these glasses I'm gonna have to pull them out every time I try to put on some glasses. All right, there we go. Okay, you gotta make sure the blink factor is off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta consider that when you choose the glasses and the lashes. All right, they gotta make sense for each other. They gotta work together, just like everything else in your life. All right, let's take that for the lesson tonight with that. And I know you're gonna let me. You ain't mad. Is you mad or not? I know you're gonna let me wear my hat, boo boo. Okay. Listen, don't worry about what's on the surface. Don't worry about what it look like, because I'm still here to bring you some quality info for your mental, okay? This is a motivational platform. I am a motivational speaker, and I'm here to bring you some good stuff. So let's talk about it tonight, all right? Let's get right on into it. Let's not waste no time, because I want to let you know, just in case you didn't, it's probably some of y'all egos that are stopping y'all from bossing up and achieving the next level of success. And if that is the case, let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with doing a self-check. One of the hardest things you may ever have to do in your life. Okay, I'm just going to take them out because it's getting on my nerves. One of the hardest things you may have to do in your life is check your ego. And I'm not just talking about ego as far as like being prideful and being having a lot of pride, like not being able to admit that you need help, not being able to ask for help, not admitting that you're not perfect and stuff like that. Like, that's not the ego that I'm talking about. The ego that I'm talking about is the unconscious you. Okay, the ego that I'm talking about is you in the physical form, and the things that you are making important that are probably not as important as you think they are. And it's only because you're making them important that they become important, all right? Because you have the opportunity, you have the ability to control whatever it is in your life that becomes a priority and becomes a main focal point. You do not have to focus on things that you're focused on now if you don't want to. I love you, baby. Thank you. I love you too. I see all those hearts and stuff, okay? Thank y'all for supporting me. That comes from the bottom of my heart. I am so sincere. This is a no fluff zone, okay? No judgment. Thank y'all. I really appreciate that. I took a leap of faith, stepped out on a limb, and did something that I really wanted to do. And this is all I'm here for, to encourage others to do the same thing, because I know I waited a long time. I asked a lot of people. I wanted people to help me, and I was waiting on somebody to come do it with me. But let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you have to step back and realize who you surround yourself with. You have to step back and realize who you're dealing with. And you have to step back and realize that sometimes you want things for other people that they don't necessarily want for themselves. And they probably don't want it for you either. You know what I'm saying? Because about 80% of the people that you tell things that you want to do, you tell your problems to, 80% of them don't care. And the other 20% is just glad that it's you and not them, okay? Because some people are not okay with trying to achieve the next level of success, committing themselves to to something and being a doer and not a talker. So if you feel like you're different from everybody else around you and you're the only winner in your circle, baby, get up out of that circle, honey. Leave that circle to be a period. Okay, and carry on, all right? Find you a new group of friends because you need to get with some winners, baby. That's the problem. You're around a bunch of losers and they're not motivation for you. How can you expect to be a winner if you don't have a winning circle? Look at the people around you. Look at your environment. Look at your and look at the things that you entertain, okay? Look at the things that you allow into your life. Look at the things that you make a priority. Look at the things that you deem as important. If you are not where you want to be in your life and you're wasting time on unnecessary things that is taking your attention that don't really deserve it, readjust your focal point and get back right with yourself. Look in the mirror and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, that is the ego that I'm addressing, and that is the ego I'm talking about. We all know you got it. We all know you got it going on. We all know you're doing this when you step out the house. You big time, you know what I'm saying? You lit, you know what I'm saying? You a factor and all that. And that's all cool and well, but if you're okay with you and you believe that, then that's all that matters. Don't worry about what we think. Don't worry about what everybody else got to say. Okay? Don't worry about how everybody else see you. The only important person whose opinions matter about you is you. Okay? You are normally your biggest obstacle. You are normally your worst enemy, and you are the only one that you're actually competing against. Okay, but that is your greatest self. That is your higher self competing with your ego. So once you get your ego in check, things will start getting balanced out, and you won't be a competition with yourself no more. You can allow yourself to be released of the shackles of bondage that have been holding you and restricting you, baby. Okay, that is that level of comfort that you were in. That's what that is. You need to get okay with being uncomfortable and becoming uncomfortable, because if you ever plan to make it to the next level of success, boo boo, it's going to take you getting uncomfortable. If you can't make it at the little lower level that you at right now, honey, don't expect greatness and don't expect to achieve nothing, okay? How you gonna make it at the top if you can't make it at the bottom? Y'all got it twisted. It don't work like that, baby, okay? Stay strong, stay firm, believe in yourself. Challenge yourself to do something more than what you're doing. The problem is not everything else that you're finding excuses and blaming it on. The problem is you. Thank you, Fred. High five with it. You feel me? If you see me in the street, make sure you do that. Because I'm like, Joe, okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I received that. I love this love. I love it. I'm giving it back to y'all. Plenty of blessings and abundance and infinite wealth, okay, in your world. Listen, y'all, I'm all about manifesting. 2020 is coming up. I want bigger and better. You feel me? I know how to manifest little things, and I can do it in a quicker period of time nowadays because I done became so good with it and so proficient with it, and I put it into my routine, and I've just it's like second nature now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about checking your ego and getting in touch with yourself. Look at the things in your life that are not working for you in your best interest and eliminate them, baby. Get rid of those actions. Get rid of those thoughts, okay? Get rid of that attitude, boo boo. All right? Get rid of the stuff out. Get rid of that man, honey. Get rid of that woman, honey. If that's the thing that's holding you back, boo boo, what you holding on to it for? Do you really need that? Listen, if you're codependent and you have to have someone else to validate you, baby, that is an egotistical thing that you need to get in check. If you're not okay with you, how in the hell do you expect somebody else to be okay with you? You won't even accept the things about you. You don't even think you beautiful. You don't even think you handsome. You don't even think you smart. You don't even think you attractive. You don't even think you are worthy of, so much more. You don't think you worthy of respect. How do you expect somebody else to give you that? The way that you look at yourself and the way that you treat yourself is how people will treat you, okay? Let me tell you something. Get serious about whatever it is that's important to you, because the results that you get out of it is only solely based on the effort that you put into it. So if you're getting minimum results or no results, that's because you're putting in minimal effort or no effort. All right. Don't expect nothing to change. Don't expect a turnaround. All right. Don't expect an increase in abundance and infinite blessings if you're not doing something miraculous and extravagant to attract that stuff into your life. Okay. Because it's all about what you put out there. Work on what you attracting, boo boo. If what you got going on in your situation ain't what you want, stop, drop, and roll. All right. Roll it back to the get-go, reset, restart, rewire, baby. Okay, refresh and renew. It ain't nothing wrong with a remix, because sometimes the comeback is better than the breakthrough. All right, and know that just because you didn't make it the first time and you wasn't successful, do not let that be your claim to fame. Don't let that be the end of your book where you close it out and you don't continue to write it. Okay, your story is wrote by you. You are the author of your life. Your life is your book. That's your story, baby. Your story is you. What do you want your story to say about you? That's all it boils down to. Don't expect nothing great to be said about you if you don't even deem yourself as great. All right? We out here telling the kids to be great and be all this and be all that, but we don't even believe that in ourselves. What is the problem? What's stopping you? What is stopping you from being a greater version of yourself? All right. Is it something that happened to you as a child? Is it something that happened to you in a relationship? Is it something that you lack, that you don't feel fulfilled? Was it a loss in your life? You know, is it drugs? Whatever it is it a addiction? Is it gambling? Whatever it is that's keeping you from being the greatest version of yourself. You know what it is. I don't have to make these suggestions for you, because I'm okay with me. All right, I love me. And I've been there to where I didn't, and I know how it feels, and I love that feeling, and I would love to be able to help somebody else accomplish to do the same thing. Because let me tell you something, we oftentimes build a resistance against ourselves to do bigger and better, because we create a level of fear that keeps us comfortable in the place that we are in. And fear is just false evidence about reality. It does not exist, okay? It's all in your head, and it's only what you make it. You can continue to create fear and make excuses for why you can't do this and do that. But like I said earlier, if you didn't tune into Boss Talk Daily, if you have not seen Lunchbox Edition, if you're a person that is tired of where you at, you're a person that's tired of struggling, you're a person that's tired of hurting, if you feel like you're dying inside, you don't have that support, you don't have that love that you need, you missing something, you don't have the motivation or the drive, join us, join me, join everybody else that's decided to make a change. Because it's nothing wrong with stepping up to the plate, looking at yourself, realizing and accepting some of the things that you don't like about yourself, realizing that you have faults, realizing that you have flaws, realizing that you're not perfect, but you're perfectly imperfect, and that's okay. Okay? Everything that you have, everything that you are, everything that you see, everything that you know about you is what you make it. It's all about you. It's all of your creation, okay? Be okay with yourself. All right. I don't like my teeth, but if I had to sit up here and wait until I decided to go get teeth, or I could get them as quick as I want to, I could have been waiting years to do this platform. But because I decided not to let that be a contributing factor, if I get my message out, and if I complete my mission and don't let that stop me, go ahead and work on my mission. And hey, the teeth will come along, because get what? Somebody volunteered to get them done for me. So blessings is manifesting right before my eyes, because I decided to check my ego. I put my ego in check, put that bitch in the back, got back in the front of this thing, and took over the wheel. You feel me? Now I'm driving down the road to success. And when I tell you, the journey is so lovely, baby, okay? I would love to take some of y'all along with me, all right? So thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for this love and support. This is Boss Talks Daily. We do it here, right here, Monday through Friday, okay? We do it 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock noon for the Lunchbox Edition. Then I come back to you between 6:30 and 7:30 in the evening time. All right, because I know you're winding down. I know you're getting out of work. I know you're rolling up. I know you're pouring up that glass of wine. I know you're getting the kids, the homework. You're getting them situated and settled down and all that good stuff. You're cooking dinner for your spouses and your loved ones. You're taking care of your parents. You know what I'm saying? You're putting in the work. You're putting in the long hours. All right, whether you're clocking in somebody else's job or you're making a way for yourself, you the boss and you're running that thing. Happy Boss Day to you. I salute, okay? Stick with it. Don't give up, man. Remember why you started. Stay focused on your dream, your goals, okay? Because as long as you make it happen, it will happen for you. I promise you. Nobody else ain't gonna make it happen for you. Nobody else can, and probably nobody else will. I don't know. You might know something I don't. And if you do, that's fine too, because I don't know everything, all right? And that's a disclaimer. But I am here to bring you what I do know. And if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, give me a shout out. I must go and learn to walk again. Listen, man, check this out. Hey, Fred. If you got that time to go, listen. I've been to prison twice. You know what I'm saying? I did 3 years on my first sentence, and I did 4 years on my second bid. Okay, so and I don't even know. I can't even tell you how many times I done been to just a regular jail. Even as a juvenile. I started out early. 12 years old going to jail for disorderly conduct and truancy and things of those nature. So I understand how things that happen to us and things that we do as a youngster can affect us for the rest of our lives, because I thought I had to do things that wasn't in my best interest and wasn't working for me to get the things that I wanted. And I didn't even realize, and I didn't even acknowledge and give myself as much credit as I could have for the talent and the skills in the education level that I had, that I could have really still taken those same skills and applied them to something legitimate, much more profitable, and been much more successful and had longevity a lot sooner. Okay, so it took 2 prison sentences for me, and like I said, a tons of, man, if I pull out my background, I'm telling you, we'll be here for at least a few hours, okay? Because the sheets is thick, and that ain't no float, no flex, no cap. All right. Anybody know me? Know I don't speak nothing but the real. But the thing about it is, you couldn't look at me and tell that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't let that situation stop me. I took my downtime, and maybe when I tell you, I took everything them folks gave me. It'd be a lot of people in there always complaining about this and that. You know how you have to have these groups, and the parole board wants you to go ahead and complete this so you can get your little pick points and jump on out. They tell you to take thinking for a change, motivation for a change. Parent and this and that. And people always griping and complaining about, man, I don't need that. Man, I don't need thinking for a change. Yeah, well, the thing about it is, I don't need it either, because hell, I took it when I was here last time. But the thing about it is, damn, it must didn't work, or maybe I didn't listen good enough because I end up coming back. So I tell you what, I'm going to listen a little bit better than I did the last time, and do this thing a little bit better than I did the last time. And hopefully when I get out this time, I'll be better than I was the last time, because Lord knows I don't want to come back up in here again, okay? That's the thing about it. Take everything they can give you. Do you know those classes and those groups and those things help me to really break through some of those layers and those barriers of struggle and things that I had done suppressed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that was keeping me from being my greatest self. So I was thankful for that. And I took everything out of that situation, even though it was not a positive situation. I made it positive, and I made it work for me. You could take any situation that you find yourself in and work it for you in your favor and make it a positive situation, okay? Because the situation is only what you perceive it to be. It's all about your perception. People look at it like, hey, man, that's messed up. I went to prison. They sentenced me to... But hold up, partner. You know what you was doing. You know you was out there doing stuff that you wasn't supposed to be doing. Let's not sit here and play the radio. And let's just say by chance you ain't guilty this time. I'm sure it's a lot of other times that you done did some stuff that you didn't get caught for. But see, that's what we call karma, because it always come back. People think that they're only trying to avoid the law. They being slick by doing something, cutting corners. You don't only have to worry about the law, baby, because that ain't the only one that see you. You feel me? And that's not the one that's really controlling the situation when it come down to how things are going to turn out for you, okay? Know that the universe and the higher powers that be are also paying attention to what's going on. And they have something to do with how this thing turns out for you too. So you can't hide from them. You might can hide from the law, but you can't hide from them. And that is why your situation is turning out to be what it is, because you attracted that into your life. Start doing things differently, and you will have different outcomes and different results. If you don't like going to jail, and you don't like getting in trouble, and you don't like catching felonies, and you don't like having your freedom taken away from you, and you don't like nobody telling you what to eat, and you don't like mystery meat on your tray, and you don't know what the fuck it is, and you eating shit that say not meant for human consumption out the box. Because you ain't got nobody sending you no money for commissary every week, and you can't call home and ask nobody, because ain't nobody got collect calls on the phone. Stop taking your ass to jail, and stop doing the stuff that you know that you're doing to get there. If you know that you're on probation, go ahead and report, boo-boo. Don't smoke that weed 2 days before you know you got the report. Do it 3 weeks before you know you got the report. Give yourself them 7 to 10 days to clean your system out. Go get you some cleaning stuff. If you can't afford nothing to clean your system out, you don't need to afford to smoke. Because the money that you spend in the smoke is money that you could be taking to do something better and have you a better situation going on. Go take that money and go take you a class, baby. Learn you something. Get you some education and learn how to stay up out of there. Learn how to stop getting in trouble, and learn how to start doing some things to manifest some blessings in your life. If it's money that you're going after, you don't have to commit crimes and do illegal things to get it. Okay, I promise you. And if you don't believe me, Google it. Research it, baby, because the information is out there for you. Fred, since you joining and you paying attention and you talking to me, man, I advise you got 5 months and you can really check out this Join us on Boss Talks on the Lunchbox Edition. If you can't, check it out on YouTube in the evening whenever you can, when you pull out, you know what I'm saying, whenever you get your phone time, whatever you got going on. Try this 21 Day to Change challenge, okay? This is a challenge that I have put together, and I'm encouraging and motivating others to join me in making a change to change the rest of your life, okay? The reason I call this challenge the 21 Day to Change challenge is because according to research and statistics, it takes no less than 21 days to do something consistently to form a new habit or to get rid of an old one. So if it's something about yourself that you're doing, something that you know is a bad habit for you, or something that you can change that's not working in your best interest to serve you, this is an opportunity for you to really make a commitment, commit to it, stick to your guns, and stop lying to yourself. Challenge yourself to do something extra. Take that next step. Boss yourself up. Step up to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing what everybody else is doing and keep getting the same results everybody else is doing. Get it and keeping yourself amongst everybody else that you looking around and wondering why they ain't doing it. Listen, ain't none of y'all doing it. If all y'all in the same, if you looking around and you right there with them, that means you're not doing anything either. Okay? So like I said, if you the smartest person and you the most ambitious person amongst your circle, boo boo. I know that DJ Khaled said no new friends, but don't take it so lightly to heart. Ain't nothing wrong with learning new people, getting to know new people, and having new people around you that are trying to do some of the same things you're doing, because that's what you want to do. You want to get with that winning circle so that you can be a winner and remain a winner, okay? And then that winning energy can bounce off of you. You can't remain a winner amongst a bunch of losers. It's just not going to happen, all right? And it's not to put down anybody, because it's not a judgment zone. When I say loser, I don't mean like a life loser. I just mean somebody that's not a achiever, okay? Or overachiever, or somebody that's doing the most. If you're moving forward at 35%, push it on up to 50, okay? Take it to 50 this week. Step up to the plate. Challenge yourself. Do something new. Have a new outcome. We are taking 21 days to prepare ourselves mentally, financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is that you need to do. We're taking 21 days to prepare ourselves to make this change for the rest of our lives, to change ourselves for the better. I'm also making a change. I will be announcing my change on the 22nd day, which is when the change will start. We're going to do our change for 21 days to form the new habit or unform the old habit, and then we'll continue it on. So I'm excited for those that are participating with me. I would love to know your challenges. I would love for you to hit me on the inbox. Tell me what it is you're going to do. Committed. I'll be your accountability partner if you can't find none. And if you haven't seen the days for this challenge and the steps, because today we're on day 13, like I said, go back and check out the previous videos on my timeline, or go over to YouTube. The channel is Boss Talks Daily, okay? Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, share, follow, and please share these videos as well, because if you like this content, you like what I'm saying, somebody else will too, and it won't cost you nothing to share the blessings, the wealth, and abundance. Help somebody else, okay? You will also reap great benefits from that, all right? Because what you put out there is what you get back in. If you're giving out love, you're giving out help, you're giving out support, encouragement, those things will come back to you. The universe will bless you with somebody right back to do the same for you, okay? And you will receive infinite wealth and abundance, all right? I speak that on your life. I speak that on you. I speak that into existence, all right? Start manifesting your blessings. Take control of yourself. Take a risk on yourself and take your life back, all right? I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I am Jazzy She Boss. My business is She Boss Management and Consulting Services, all right? If you need some consulting for a business, if you're a small business, if you want to start a small business, give me a call. I do consultants for that. Free 30-minute consultations as well. If you have just started a business and you don't really know what to do, you don't know all the options and opportunities that your business could take on, give me a call. I can help you with that as well. If you're a minority female and you're looking to start a business, give me a call. Contact me as well. I have some information that could help you out. And if you are a brick and mortar business and you would like to transfer to an online business, or online presence, meaning websites, ads, YouTube, any type of social media platforms, give me a call. I'll help you with that. I do web page postings, I do web page setups, and I do web page hostings, okay? And if you need any type of logos, t-shirts, business cards, flyers, give me a call as well. I got you. I can help you out with that. And office supplies. If you want your office supplies customized to have your business logo, or if you just need a business logo design, I can also help you with that as well, okay? So thank you, thank you, thank you. The phone number is 404-507-4805. Yes, the business is based out of Atlanta, but it is remote, okay? And so the website will be published this week. Everything will be live, and you all will be able to check that out as well. So follow me. Great things are coming on. And yes, that Boss Talk Daily Tour is coming up. I am a motivational speaker, so if you need to book somebody for an upcoming event, I'm open for scheduling for the whole 2020 year. The calendar, I also got a few spots available before the end of the year is coming up. I do speak to high school students as well. And my message to them, you know what I'm saying, is just to let them know, like, you don't have to go down the road of destruction for 20 years just to have to turn around and be trying to get everything back in order and make up for lost times and try to right all the wrongs that you did, okay? You can just start off right now and just bypass all the trouble. So, you know, some of these teens don't understand that. They don't know what it is, but I can tell them what's going to happen when they get down that road, and it ain't pretty, all right? So each one teach one, y'all. Share the wealth, share the health, share the knowledge. One love, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, share these videos, tag somebody in it, and check me out again tomorrow. Same place, same time. Peace.